Hey everyone, welcome back to Colorful Indian. It's so good to see you here today. My name is Ranita and I like to get into makeup reviews and swatches. I do lifestyle videos, occasionally mental health. So we've got all of that happening on the channel. Today we're going to be doing the latest makeup releases. So I do have a couple of restock alerts and then some sales that are going on, and of course all the new makeup releases, and there's a lot to cover, so we better get started. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below so that I can say hello to you. And without further ado, let's get into the very first one. Alright, so I'm starting off with something that I'm really excited about. This over here is the new palette by Simply Posh. It's going to be called Coastal. I'm pretty excited to see how this is going to look. It looks like it may have like some warm tones in there as well as some cool tones because it's saying coastal. So yeah, this may be a really wonderful neutral kind of palette. At least that's what I'm kind of thinking, but with some color, and that's obviously what I'm looking for because I love neutrals, but I also love my colors. I'm very excited about this and I can't wait to see about it. You know, it's going to be coming out soon. It says over here that it's near completion from production, and they are also going to have at least 3 palettes listed on the website at the same time for pre-order. So Citrus Punch is also going to be available. So is Aurora Light. So if you want to go check out those reviews, I actually have them on my page, so you can go and check those out. I did 6 looks for Citrus Punch, and with Aurora Lights, because I wasn't around, I did 2. So you can go and check those out, you know, see if those palettes are for you. But so far I'm really excited because Coastal is looking amazing over here, and I love the palette design already. So yeah, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. Shine by ST Cosmetics has these beautiful Mean Greens collection coming out on the 1st of May at 12 p.m. ADT. So it's 6 beautiful grungy, neutral, spicy, shifty greens with a fun green magnetic palette. And this is going to cost $29.30. I actually feel this is quite reasonable, especially because you're getting shifty shades. And these are beautiful. Like, I actually saw like a close-up of a couple of them. Jade in particular is really calling to me. I love green, so I think it looks amazing. Just look at these swatches over here. This looks absolutely magical. Yeah, these are absolutely beautiful, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, you know, all of these shades. I may even pick these up because I think it's pretty affordable. 6 shades for $29.30, and they're shifty. Count me in. Okay, so next we have this here by Attitude Cosmetics. They've actually come out with setting powders, and you can see the range of colors over here, which I think is fantastic because we all have different undertones, and sometimes it just, like, the things that, you know, we have on the market don't necessarily work for like our skin tone. So I think this is a nice step towards providing, you know, more shades for different skin tones. So you can see, you know, over here for setting and baking, rich with red undertones, rich with golden undertones, medium tan with golden undertones. There's just a lovely range over here of, you know, everything for people, and I think that's fantastic. And if you come over here, then yeah, it's kind of for brightening and for setting and baking. So that's basically what these two are for. And you can kind of figure out which one it is you need by all of these descriptions here. I did go and check this out on their website because I was not able to find the price on their actual account. And I saw that, you know, these powders are $18 each. And if you're buying it with the powder puff, which is in the shape of a diamond, then that's going to be a bundle, and it's going to be $26. So that's how much you're going to have to pay for these new products. I spoke about this the last, you know, makeup release video that we did. Pat McGrath had come up with these beautiful blushes. They look very nice. So basically they're also giving you bundles, and they're available right now. So if you want to go, you can go and pick those up as well. This over here are the Divine Cream Blush Kits. It says take your radiance to the next level with curated kits starring 4 new glorious shades: Alluring Nude, Divine Rose Glow, Luscious Lotus, and Electric Bloom Glow. And then over here you can see that, you know, they have all of those blush kits. So whatever you feel you need, you know, you can go and pick up. Next we have this palette over here by Notoriously Mobid. It's called Unearthly Aura. It's releasing on the 26th, so that's yesterday. The shades look incredible. Honestly, if you just, you know, look at everything over here, they just look so smooth. You can see shifts happening, very creamy. Just, you know, looking at it over here on the hand swatches, that blue is probably my favorite shade, even though it does not have a shift. And then you have these beautiful shades over here, and these over here look incredible. Now this palette is $70. It's $69.99, or yeah, it's $69.90, but you know, I'm just rounding it up to 70 because it is 70. So it is really beautiful. I would have loved to have picked this up. I'm still thinking on it. I think I may actually get this. It looks so gorgeous, and honestly, I just love the colors. I think it's beautiful. This is a continuation of the Fenty Beauty foundation release. So this is a soft lit, naturally luminous, hydrating longwear foundation. So it's a hydrating and glowy foundation that's waterproof and reduces shine for a notch above the natural finish. You can see what Rihanna looks like here. She looks very natural. I like the way that this is looking. It's got 50 shades, and that's awesome. I'm actually wondering if they would have a shade for me, because I think I should be a medium deep olive or a neutral tone foundation. I think olive works a bit better, but it really depends on the shade, because olive undertones are underrepresented in the current, you know, beauty community. It's just so hard to find a good foundation that matches perfectly. I've only found one so far, and that is by Nehal & Co, and unfortunately it's just out of stock, and I'm never able to get this. So yeah, it's hard to get the shades, you know, like especially when you have like the undertone that I have. So I'm very interested in this. This one it looks amazing. You can see the photos here, evens your skin tone, your texture, pores, redness and blemishes, hyperpigmentation. All of these models look incredible. And it has cypress, papyrus, leaf cell extract for all-day hydration, and the kakuru plum, which is rich in antioxidants, brightens your skin and improves your skin tone over time. I'm very interested in that. This is according to their statistics here of, it says a consumer study on 32 volunteers, so 97% agreed that after 8 hours of wear, it looks natural on their skin, and it improves the appearance of imperfections and redness, feels breathable, and makes your skin look healthy. Yeah, I'm very, very interested in picking this up, and I love the fact that Makeup on Your Radar included this over here, which basically tells you what you should be getting. So, you know, these are all the different products for your face. I'm kind of interested in the Eavesdrop. This is a blurring skin tint, but there's only 25 shades, so I have no idea if I even find the right shade for me. So I may just have to go for this, the Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Foundation, but this is something I'm very, very interested in. So this foundation has a medium coverage, natural finish, liquid formulation, and it's going to be costing $40. This is also something that I'm quite interested in. It's a makeup tint, so it's a sheer skin tint, and it's called the Truth Tint by Made by Mitchell. Has a lot of shades over here. It only costs $21. That's probably like a really good price point for me, and I'm definitely interested in looking to see if they actually have something in my shade, and you know, whether they'd have it in my undertone. I have no idea, but yeah, it looks like they have a smaller range of shades over here, but I'll still check into this and see if they have something for, you know, like tan deep, like, I don't know, tan skin. This is the Bold Balm, so it's actually been made, you know, to actually go along with the Truth like skin tint, and it's $18. So it says it's been thoughtfully created to act hand in hand with the Truth Tint. It's a concealer that will act to boost radiance and color correct in areas that the Truth Tint doesn't quite tackle. So unlike other concealers, this is a unique solid to gloss formula that will act seamlessly with the Truth Tint to give you the ultimate dewy no makeup base. Well, that sounds great. I just wonder if they have it in my tone though. So it says they do have a medium with olive undertones and medium deep with olive undertones. So BB14 may be the one that works for me. I'm seriously considering trying these out, and if I do, you will see it on the channel. This over here seems to be a new release that's going to be coming out from Electrum. Now they all look like matte shades, but I do like that imprint over there. I wonder if this is only going to be these 6 shades, or if there's going to be a little bit more coming out from Electrum. Electrum does have some very, very beautiful colors, so hopefully, you know, they will have some lovely, you know, shades that come along with this, because I think that Electrum has some of the best multi-chromes that I've ever tried. So this is something to be excited about and to keep your eye on. So once there's more information, I will let you know. This over here is the Ultimate Cappuccino palette by DD Signature. I've heard so many good things about this brand, and I'm just looking at this over here, and you know, the shades do look very pretty. I really like the cool tones. I'm just not as attracted to this color story as some of the other ones that I've seen, but I do know that the formula from DD Signature is really good because I've seen so many people raving about it, and then you see their looks and you see the swatches and everything. DD Signature has some amazing makeup, so yeah, this is going to be something interesting as well. It is going to be retailing for $34. It contains 8 reformulated high pigment matte shades with 2 light browns, 4 high intensity shimmers and duochromes, and there's a new and improved quality of the holographic glossy finish packaging. Okay, so this is, yeah, I guess they're making improvements and stuff, and that's good for them. I'm very happy for them. I'm just not as drawn to this. I think there's only like a couple of shades in here that I really like, and that's the green one. Like so far, the shimmer green, and I like the other matte green. And the rest of the shades don't call to me as much, but I know that like if you get this palette, you're going to have a lot of fun with it, and the quality is going to be great based on, you know, just things that I've seen. Next we have this over here, the Fairy Chronicles Part 1 and 2 by Drizzle Cosmetics, and I did feel a little interested in this. I was actually very drawn to them when I saw the shades because I love shades like this, but then when I actually look closer, the Part 1 is actually just glitter shades, and I'm not really a fan of glitter. I rarely, if ever, wear it nowadays. And the second palette has these shades over here, which you can see, and I feel like these are very, very similar, like especially if you have like all of Simply Posh's like makeup, if you have every single one, and I do have every single one, this looks very, very similar to some of the shades that I already own. So that's the reason why I didn't really feel like I needed this, and it was easy to not consider buying it. Now these 2 palettes are being sold as a bundle for $50. They're available right now on their website, and if you want to just get one, it is $25. So it's $25 for either one, like for each one. These over here are some new powder blush sticks which have a matte finish, and this is from Kylie Cosmetics. So if you can see over here, you know, these are how much they cost. It's going to be $26 for each one. They look quite nice. It's just that I personally wouldn't buy this right now simply because, you know, I don't really need it, and I mean, they do look really nice, but you know, the price point is a little bit high. I mean, you're getting one color for $26. So the thing about Kylie Cosmetics is I actually do like, you know, the makeup that I've gotten from her, and I think that the quality is excellent. So it's really just a matter of like, do you need it, and or do you just want it, and do you have the ability to get it? So if you do, then I suppose that you could just go and get this. But right now, for me, I'm not really needing it because I do have a lot of blushers myself that I haven't even barely like, you know, scraped the pan with, and yeah, it just doesn't make sense to go and get even more. This is just, you know, news concerning Cleona Cosmetics. They're coming up with what they're calling fruit lighters, and they look adorable. I love the packaging. It actually reminds me a lot of the Oden's Eye highlighters and blushes that came out from the Solmane 2 collection, which was so beautiful. The packaging reminds me of that, and they said that this is probably going to be coming out sometime in May. Now, there is something that is going on right now at Cleona. They're having, you know, a sale because they've been around for 5 years, and if you come over here, it says their 5-year SGC anniversary sale is live. So if you want, you can go and pick up, you know, restocked items and all of that. But there's also this over here. They are giving away a magnetic palette that is bejeweled. It looks so beautiful. So there's actually details about the giveaway on their page over here. So it says over here that it's going to start now. That means today itself until the 1st of May. So the first prize is the big palette and 9 brand new shades that they unveiled at the Creators and Friends event. The second prize is a mini bejeweled SGC palette along with a $50 Cleona Cosmetics gift card. Third prize is a $50, all of this is in Canadian dollars, gift card. So these are the instructions. You just need to post, you know, a photo to your feed and tag them. That's obviously using, you know, like with their products. And if you're new and you don't have their products, then you can just repost the reel and tag them anyway. So whichever you choose, use this caption, use this hashtag in your caption, tag 3 people in the comments of this post, and you have to be following Cleona. 1 entry per person. So winners will be randomly selected on the 2nd of May. And that's Thursday, and then they'll directly contact you. So that looks pretty awesome. I personally would love to win this bejeweled palette. It just looks so lovely, and sparkly and shiny. I wish that there was actually real on their page because I would actually love to buy a bejeweled version of their Cleona palette. I did go and check out the sale. They actually have some really nice Cleona scarves and I was very, very tempted to get one. Like so tempted. Next, we have this over here. This is by Glow Recipe. It is basically an SPF. And it's basically the Watermelon Glow Dew Balm SPF 45 with niacinamide, dewdrops in an SPF stick. It's a non-greasy balm that protects from UVA and UVB rays. So it's got watermelon seed oil, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and lightweight organic chemical SPF filters to prevent the sun from reaching you. So this looks really nice and it's coming out on the 29th and the 30th. I should also mention that there was another product that actually is coming out today, and that is by Urban Decay. It is their new setting spray, which is actually hydrating, and I was pretty interested in that. I did mention this in the previous makeup release video, so if you are interested in picking that up, you can go and do so now because I know it was coming out on the 26th. Next over here we have this by P. Louise. It looks pretty nice. It's basically, you know, some liquid blushes. They've come up with the same color in a powder form and in a liquid form. So I guess they're just kind of giving people options. Whenever I think about P. Louise, I have to remember that P. Louise is catering to makeup artists, you know, like actual professionals who go out there and they do this as their job. So I guess that they are trying to give them as many products as possible to work with for their own comfort. I personally would actually go with the liquid one because I just prefer liquid blushers right now, but they look really pretty. I mean, all products from P. Louise look really, really nice. So it's coming out on the 26th as well. That would be Friday, like yesterday. Okay, so this over here is a really beautiful photo that I got off of Touch of Glam Beauty's Instagram page, and it looks like they're releasing a whole lot of new shades. They also are releasing some highlighters, at least that's what I saw on Makeup on Your Radar. So this looks really amazing. They are going to be releasing on the 1st of May 21 new shades. There's going to be a code which will give you 15% off. So there's just a lot of beautiful shades, and I'm very, very drawn to the cool tones here, and I think that, you know, this is going to be something to definitely keep an eye open for because they do look absolutely stunning. Alright, now this over here is the Adept Amy Loves eyeshadow palette, which is going to be going for $69. If you use the code Amy Loves, you're going to get $62.10. So it's a cool tone palette, and it's got 1 multi-chrome, 1 holographic shadow, 2 duochrome, 6 shimmers, and 5 mattes. So the blush palette is going to be $34. It was created for pink blush lovers. The bundle is going to be $90. Now, when I actually saw this palette, I was so happy. I think it looks incredible. I'm excited to actually work with this, mostly because I just love the cool tones in there, and I think that this is going to be amazing. I am dying to actually get this, and this is actually on its way to me. I'm probably going to have this up ASAP, so stay tuned for my Adept review on this. I do have a code now with Adept as well, and I'm so excited about that. So if you want to support me, you can use that code, but stay tuned for this review before you do that because I want to knock it out of the park with these shades. They are just so gorgeous, and a huge congratulations, of course, to Amy because this is just... I love it. I love this. I love the color story. I think she did a fantastic job. Alrighty, and here we have the restock that everybody was waiting for. This is the Twilight collection by ColourPop Cosmetics. I think that, you know, this is a really nice color story for those of you who have never seen this before. I actually really like it. It's again another cool tone palette, and I really like it, you know, like I'm not really interested in the other products. I'm mostly interested in just that eyeshadow palette because I think it looks so pretty. I couldn't get it during the first or the second restock, so I am considering picking this one up now because, you know, it's finally out again and it's available, and that color story looks gorgeous. Oh, and the palette is $24, by the way, and if I'm not mistaken, the whole collection is $99. So if you want to go and grab all of this stuff, now's the time to do so. Okay, so this over here is by Sigma Beauty. It's the Cool Neutrals eyeshadow palette, and it retails for $54. I think that it actually looks really pretty. It's not like the general kind of eyeshadow palette that I would actually go for. Usually I generally prefer things that have a lot more color, but you know, I've never actually tried a Sigma palette, and I'm looking forward to maybe getting into this at some point, maybe, you know, sometime later during the year. I would definitely like to try one of their palettes and see how I actually like these. And this kind of seems to have slightly more color than a lot of the other palettes that I've seen, so it does look nice. Okay, next we have this over here by Moira Cosmetics. It's basically a Dreamlight highlighter balm. So these are going to be going for $9.50 each, and it looks okay. I mean, they look quite pretty, and it looks like they've kind of made it for, you know, like a lighter skin tone and a deeper skin tone. I'm kind of wondering like if that would be suitable for everybody, because, you know, it just looks like only 2 shades, but Moira is known for their affordable makeup and they generally have quite nice things, so, you know, maybe this is going to be a hit with people. Next we have this over here by Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. Now I have seen some really nice things from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. Like I've seen a heart palette by them, and this palette was really pretty. It had all these, you know, heart imprints all over that, and I like this. Now this is a palette. I mean, when you look at the actual palette design, it's just so colorful. It looks so beautiful, this blue butterfly with white flowers, and, you know, even when you go to the back of the palette, it says, "When I see a butterfly, I know you are still here with me." I mean, it's got such a beautiful message, but honestly, the colors inside, I feel like that could have used a lot of work because it's just so neutral. You know, it's very neutral, and I'm a little disappointed. I would have actually loved to have picked this up because it just looks so pretty on the outside, and I wish that that palette actually had like blues in there and maybe some magical white shades and stuff. Like that would have been amazing, because like I think that, you know, when you see beautiful packaging, you get like an idea of what is going to be inside, so it kind of sucks that it's just neutrals in there. Like I feel like this could have been so much better. I really do. This over here is by Charmy. It's a brand that has been around. It's basically from China, and they look like they're coming up with an incredible palette. Just look at this. The shades are just unbelievable in here, so I'm very keen to see, you know, like what the pricing for this is going to be like. People have been asking them for the price, but nothing has actually been revealed so far, so when I get information on this, I will definitely be sharing that with you, but for now there's just nothing. So this is a release by Jolie Beauty over here. It is the Till Death collection, if I'm not mistaken, but basically when I saw this collection, I was thinking, this actually looks really beautiful. Like I actually really like this collection. The palette is $53, but look at how many shades you're getting. You're getting like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows, and you're getting 7 shades, so 28 shades. And this is just, it really looks beautiful. I know that this feels like a very cool tone kind of thing, but if the quality of these are good, then I'm actually pretty interested and excited for this palette. Now, when I was looking at the lipsticks, I felt that those don't really, like, I'm not really sure how that would look on someone that, you know, has my skin tone. So I don't really feel like, you know, I could carry something like that off, but I think others probably could. But I think that they look pretty, and I like the fact that they've, you know, shown the lips and all of that. That's really nice. But if you take a look at the swatches here, these are beautiful swatches, so I'm going to give you my honest thoughts on this. I feel like this is an expanded version of the Ghost Town palette by Nomad Cosmetics. That's really what this reminds me of. It's like someone decided to just expand that range of colors, you know, because Nomad, I think, was an 18 shade palette. So this is basically 28 shades from the Jolie Beauty, you know, Till Death palette over here, and I just feel like you're getting a lot more shades, so it kind of is an expansion of the Ghost Town palette, like I said. The whole collection is $224. The lipsticks are $79 if you buy them as a bundle, or $19 each. Liquid eyeshadows are $111 as a bundle, or $20 each, and the limited edition mirror is $18. So yeah, this is a really lovely release. I have to say they've done very well with the color story. It looks really good, and I honestly would consider picking something like this up. But the only thing is, that I get very intimidated by larger palettes. I don't actually like working with larger palettes because I feel like it is so unbelievably hard to actually test every single color out. So that's the issue that I have with bigger palettes, but I cannot deny that the color story here looks incredible. Last but not least, I have this sale over here for you by Visot. Visot has some absolutely beautiful makeup. I've never tried their makeup before, but it is on my to-buy list, and they're having a 30% sale right now. So if you want to go and get some stuff from them, then you can do that. If you buy on the shop app and, you know, you regularly purchase on the shop app, you can sometimes get like money off, you can get discounts. So yeah, you can go and do all of that if that's something that you feel like doing. So that's all I have today for our latest makeup releases. I will see you soon for another makeup release video, and I do have a lot of makeup looks and all of that reviews coming out, so stay tuned for all of that, and I will see you soon for another video. And I hope that you're having a wonderful weekend. Lots of love to you. Bye bye.